The Faded Podcast with Darren and Oscar.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Faded Podcast. My name is Tufu Oscar and I'm here with Darren.
Hi everyone, we've been excited to talk about this one. This movie was probably the second most anticipated thing I've been looking forward to this month.
Or your whole life.
Not just this month. I guess the first most anticipated thing would be the thing I was looking forward to my whole life.
Yep. And then for me it will be the Barbie movie. I know that's gonna slap.
They certainly got the look down, but can they get the feel?
Oh, I hope so. But I don't know if we ever spoke about it before on podcast, because we always, similar to the Sonic teaser we did, like we saw it back in 2018, 2019 when they announced Sonic. We laughed about it, but they did the same thing. I saw an article in 2018 saying Illumination is going to create a Mario movie. I guess everyone just brushed that off like, come on man, it's Illumination. Like, I think they only had one decent movie, and that's the first Despicable Me movie. And then no one really takes that Illumination company serious. I think it's because Minions, they basically ruined it. They do have good animations, but I guess story-wise, then they're never that good. I guess only for a few exceptions.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think Despicable Me was a great start for the company, and the Minions did not overstay their welcome yet.
Yeah, the first movie was great, and then the other sequels to it, they're passable, they're watchable, and then I guess that's when the Minions took over, and then everyone's like, oh, stop.
Yeah, that actually pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, I guess the other stuff they did, like Sing, I believe they did that one as well, and everyone's a bit mixed on that one.
I hear that has its fans, but
yeah. Well, no, Seth MacFarlane is a mouse singing My Way, so that's a banger. But what is a mouse?
Yeah, it has that.
Yeah, at least that's one redeeming quality. So we kept that around, just the idea that they might make a Mario movie. It's like, okay, that's something. And then I guess we were all there. We all have some similar stories when they revealed the casting for it, and everyone's just up in roar about it. Only because of one man. He always gets memed on for no reason, just because he exists. Chris Pratt.
Well, I mean, he definitely has a history with some voice acting, like with the Lego movies.
Yeah, like he has that fun sound to it.
And not to mention that he had a dual role in the Lego Movie 2, voicing both Emmett and Rex.
Yeah. No, I think it's just like easy to hate on Chris Pratt because he's just basically the male version of Jennifer Lawrence. He's just everywhere. No, like, I like me some Chris Pratt. I like Parks and Rec. I like him in Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought he's a good cast for that. And I like him holding his hand out in the Jurassic World movies. So I don't know, he's not doing anything terrible. So he's a safe person to cast. I guess people don't like the idea like, oh, maybe he can't pull an Italian accent or whatnot, or it's just a basic idea for Hollywood to cast him.
And what doesn't help is that they saved his best lines for the actual movie, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. And then now when the trailer revealed, like, oh, it looks great, the animation's good. And then right when Mario opens his mouth, everyone's like, no, he's not doing the accent. Which kind of, in the movie, it made sense. Like, oh, it's just like he pulled off a voice for the commercials and all that. Then he just talks normally. Which, to be fair, I'd rather have him do that rather than the Italian voice, like, throughout the whole movie. I would probably got sick of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that they purposefully misled us in the trailers. We were all like, first like, wow, this movie looks cool, and then they had one of Chris Pratt's Italian Mario voices, and we were like, oh, never mind.
Yeah. I think we were all just laughing at it. It's just the idea and the casting. It's just so random.
Yeah.
But hey, everyone else was pretty good. So Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, I thought that would just be weird. Thought probably make some stoner jokes, but I'm pretty sure I heard Seth Rogen's iconic laugh as Donkey Kong, but I might have been mistaken. And then Jack Black, I think he's the best role for Bowser. I thought he pulled that off really well. And
Definitely had fun with it.
yeah, I also like Charlie Day as Luigi. I thought he was really good. I liked his voice on that.
I definitely thought it was fitting for them to use his voice.
Yeah.
And it's not the first time that Charlie Day has worked with Chris Pratt on an animated movie, because Charlie Day was also Benny the astronaut in the Lego movie.
Okay, so there's just some familiarity with it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
And,
and luckily Mario and Luigi don't feel like Emmett and Benny. And they're able to come into their own.
It's also it's one of the Key and Peele people playing Toad. It's like, okay, he's alright.
Yeah, it's
That's his thing.
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah, I love him. He's funny. Just I don't know.
Yeah.
Toad's alright.
Yeah, because isn't Jordan Peele busy with directing movies now?
Yeah, he's doing really well. To be fair, it's not my taste in movies, but he's really good. I'm glad he's getting awards. I do like Get Out, but that's just the only one I liked from him.
I've seen that, Us, and Nope.
Yeah.
And it's a holy trinity, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. Nope's not for me, but I can understand why people love it. I'm not gonna say Nope is Nope for me, but
I mean it is, but still a good movie for the rest of us.
yeah. And Princess Peach, forgot the voice actress for her.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's another person that's everywhere right now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because we're all used to Peach's high-pitched voice and just a damsel in distress role, so I think they had to make her more of a female lead character.
And not to mention that if they actually went with the high-pitched voice, that would have gotten annoying really fast. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the person who voiced Peach in the original Mario 64.
Yeah, because she had like a normal sounding voice.
And then afterwards, they just went with the high-pitched voice, with the exception of the Mario 64 remake on the DS.
I guess they really thought this out. Like, oh, do you really want the Italian Mario and the high-pitched Toad and the screaming Peach throughout the entire movie? So I guess they kind of thought about it like, yeah, that's kind of annoying. So
I mean, I think that we would have all had our ears covered for the movie.
Yeah. If you have to hear wahoo, wahoo, mamma mia, just throughout, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, they don't overdo it.
Yeah, because I don't think we ever hear, like, long dialogue from any Mario game. It's always just a, yucky, wahoo!
Well,
That's it.
With the exception of Mario Sunshine and Peach's ending dialogue in Mario 64.
Yeah. And that's just it. Like, even then, it's just a little bit. You know, the movie overall, like, it's like a basic story of, like, trying to rescue someone in the end and save the day and all that. I mean, there's nothing, like, really innovative for Mario games when it comes to stories, because we don't really play Mario for the story. We're just playing it for, you know, jump around or do the Mario Kart or the sports, just anything. So, like, the story is just pretty fitting. I'm surprised they're gonna save Luigi instead of Peach. I don't know if they just want to do a female lead character, but it just seems like it. So I just want to see more Luigi because I thought he was great.
Yeah, I think they could have done a bit more with him.
Yeah, it's just an odd pig. Like he's just barely in the movie. I just wish he had like more of an adventure movie with Mario.
I mean, it's clear that they they did have an arc with him. I just hope that they expand upon it more in the sequel.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the sequel later if they're gonna make another one, or whenever they're gonna do it.
They had a mid-credit scene.
Yeah.
You stayed for the mid-credits, right?
I did, yeah. But it's like, damn, like, there's so many references and Easter eggs. Like, there's some that are just in your face, but some, like, you kind of look and be like, hey, it reminds me of that. Like, something simple like Luigi holding a flashlight, I instantly think Luigi's Mansion. It's just like that. Or Mario fighting Donkey Kong, you instantly think, oh, Super Smash Brothers. It's just like...
They have Donkey Kong appear with the DK rap.
Yeah, the Donkey Kong. I didn't expect they would actually do that.
Donkey Kong.
DK, Donkey Kong.
I was thinking it'd be great if they had the Donkey Kong rap in the movie, and surprise, surprise, they did.
Yeah. And even the little Mario rap in the beginning with the commercial.
Yeah, they the people who found all the music tracks definitely have a good taste in rap music.
Like, I guess the animators were true Mario fans. Like, I can tell they were really happy while making the movie, putting all these Easter eggs and references in it. I can tell they were having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, the first scene with Mario and Luigi gives us a cameo from the original Jumpman from Donkey Kong, voiced by Charles Martinet.
Yeah, I suppose they did that. Even towards the ending as well, when you see Jumpman.
It kind of works as a bit of a passing the torch from the games to the movies.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, now that I think of it.
So what's the story? We actually see Mario and Luigi being plumbers. Like, they invested all their money into the commercial, and we get to see Mario's family in Brooklyn, which is kind of weird. We're actually seeing that, but
and Mario and Luigi's dad is also voiced by Charles Martinet.
Yeah,
which is another nice touch.
Very neat.
And definitely a double passing of the torch there.
Exactly, yeah. I was surprised they do like a real world versus Mario Land sort of thing, so cross between two worlds. So
yeah, it's right out of the 1980s cartoons.
Yeah. And yeah, they really went all out. So I guess they don't want trying to please old man critics who won't understand it. This is just Mario movie for Mario fans who would just get all the references. It's for the parents who grew up on the Mario and now they're taking their kids to watch Mario. So it's just, it all comes full circle.
Critics definitely need to chill. It's like they wanted the movie to be bad. The critics.
Yeah, but I get it. It's just basically it's a whole bunch of references and all these things happen. Power up block gives you powers. That's it. That's all you need to know. Or Donkey Kongs, they make go-karts. That's it. That's all you need to know. We know it because it's the games, but for anyone else outside of it, they will think well, this doesn't make any sense. It's no, it's not. It's a video game movie. It's Mario.
I mean, not to mention some of the references to non-Nintendo games. For example, back when Mario and Luigi are at their house, Mario starts playing Kid Icarus on his NES.
Yeah.
So does this mean it's not going to be a full-on Nintendo Cinematic Universe if Pit is just a video game character in this world?
Or maybe it is a real world to them, but because they crossed into Mario Land, maybe they're crossing into other stuff. So maybe, but even then, does that mean there's Mario games in the real world? That's it's just kind of breaking the world right now.
Or maybe there's like an infinite amount of quote unquote real worlds, and some of them have Mario as a fictional character.
Yeah. Hey, how about just Mario worlds? Like, you don't have to do like other Nintendo crossover. Maybe it's just all Mario stuff.
How come Nintendo hasn't done Super Mario Multiverse yet?
Like, we'll talk about like this crossover stuff afterwards, but yeah. So their way of transforming like a real world and it transitions to Mario World is like some sort of pipe underneath the sewers. They were trying to fix. Green pipe sucks them in. Somehow, like, they got separated. Luigi's in another world, and then Mario's in another world, and then they try to get back to each other. So, for some reason, Mario hates mushrooms. I don't know if that's always been a thing.
They just wanted to do the have it be part of the hero's journey where it's like having a super mushroom for the first time.
Yeah. So he goes to Princess Castle. They did a little joke like Princess is in another castle, like haha. Yeah, we get it, we know it. And Princess Peach talks to Mario. Then they go on a little training route thing, where it just summons this thing. Basically, like the games, you run, jump, do all this crazy stuff.
It's like Mario's learning how to play his own game.
Which he sucks at for a while.
Well, didn't we all when we first played Mario games?
That's fair. Yeah. Well, we've got to talk about Bowser. He's trying to invade the place. He's took over the penguin area, and then he's gonna lead to the Princess Peach castle.
And he wants to marry Peach.
Yep. And he is jealous. He is jealous of Mario. You know, the boy did nothing wrong, but Bowser, he's a straight up simp. And I love it.
Yeah, no wonder Peach doesn't want to marry him.
And I didn't expect Bowser to be singing in the movie, but he did, which is I'm grateful for. Peaches, 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 peaches.
Yeah, I mean, this is Jack Black we're talking about. It's Jack School of Rock Black.
Yeah, you got the Mr. School of Rock, Jack Black, Mr. Tenacious D Man. You gotta get him to sing.
Yeah, he knows how to be entertaining when doing some music.
So Bowser kidnapped Luigi, kind of had a little torture interrogation, saying, oh, it's Mario, which is his brother, he's with Peach right now.
And also the Luma, who's like, we're all going to die down here. and it's very happy that it's that's gonna die.
Sweet relief. I don't know. Is that one supposed to be from a game? Or because we seen a huge amount of that character.
I guess maybe they're going to have put some Mario Galaxy elements in the sequels.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope they introduce Princess Rosalina in the future.
It is, yeah. Give my boy Luigi a princess. Give him Daisy.
They're probably going to give him Rosalina because, you know, how they had him with Daisy in the live-action Mario movie that everyone hated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not to mention, I actually kind of like Rosalina better.
Yeah, she seems like she does a lot more, to be honest.
Yeah, you get to unlock her in Mario 3D World after you unlock the special world.
Yeah.
And beat the first level there.
So let's see.
And she was in Smash Bros. Before Daisy.
Yeah. So let's see. They went to the Donkey Kong. So we seen like the old man Donkey Kong first, and then we see Donkey Kong himself, Seth Rogen, and then we see Diddy just for a couple seconds, which I'm like, oh no, but I want to see more of him.
Yeah, we got to see all the DK crew.
Yeah. I wish there's more Diddy Kong.
Maybe they should think of doing a Donkey Kong spin-off movie.
I didn't.
If they at least want to do a Mario Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. I just realized we seen like the Yoshis for like a split second, like when they're doing like a hiking montage.
Yeah, when they stop by Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, there's like so many characters they could use, but they can't just cram it into one movie. So hopefully they can do sequels to it. Cause we need Yoshi. We need more Diddy Kong.
You mind if we jump ahead to the mid-credit scene?
Yeah.
For a bit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because they actually tease Yoshi and then show the Yoshi egg. I mean, sure, they had all the Yoshis when they were on Yoshi's Island, but the one they tease is Mario's Yoshi that we are introduced to in Super Mario World.
Yeah. We need that.
So they'll definitely be. We'll definitely see that Yoshi in the sequel.
And hopefully they can actually grab Wario and Waluigi as like new villains for the sequel. Like they could work for Bowser or someone else. That could be really cool.
Yeah, maybe they could. Maybe they want to free Bowser.
Yeah.
When Charles Martinet was voicing Mario's dad, his voice kind of sounded like Wario's at times. Maybe they could have Mario's dad maybe find some bad garlic, and he ends up eating the bad garlic, and he could turn into Wario.
That's Wario. I always assume like they're just cousins, like.
Well, we don't know. Nintendo's never confirmed that they're related.
Yeah, because it always seems like Mario. It would make sense. Mario's cousin is Waluigi. Mario's cousin is Wario, and Luigi's cousin is Waluigi. It's just from the name itself. But who knows?
I mean, either that or maybe they could do a loose adaptation of Super Mario Land 2 and maybe have maybe while Mario's off on his next adventure in the Mushroom Kingdom, maybe Wario could be invading Mario's home.
Yeah.
But like have it be his home in Brooklyn.
It would, yeah. That would be cool. So we got that. Mario does a little fight with Donkey Kong. He helps with the power up, so he became a cat. Was that? I think that was 3D Land. That's when the cat was introduced.
3D World.
3D World.
3D Land was when they brought the Tanuki suit back.
So there's that. Can't say like the fight was at all amazing because, you know, for Mario games it's always just run and jump on the enemies. But I think they tried their best, trying to make it look fun. Just Mario scratching Donkey Kong and all that.
Yeah, they know it's not just run and jump when it comes to a movie because that would get boring.
Yeah. They try to be more innovative, just how to make it more entertaining.
Yeah, this is a feature film, not a Let's Play.
So one flaw I realized I forgot to add. We just spoke about it before, and I think a lot of people have. It's just the weird choice of music they do. I don't know if they try to do like throwbacks to people who grew up with Mario in the 80s. So they add some 80s music and the music beforehand. But it's just some are fitting, but some are just really random. Like
yeah, it's like they had them get out their get out their iPods and select any 80s music they have.
Yeah. I guess because they got away with owning the rights to play these old songs in the movie, so they just picked random moments where, like, when they were driving and Take On Me comes up, that was just an odd choice. Like, take on what? You're just driving. I need
They
a...
probably, they probably did Take On Me because Ready Player One did it.
Yeah. Which is kind of like getting repetitive at this point, and the I Need a Hero song, which is like everyone's used it as at this point. AC/DC was, that was a cool one. It was alright.
I already forgot that they used AC/DC. It just goes to show how forced the pop songs were.
Yeah. I think it was AC/DC, or I'm just thinking of someone else, but yeah, it's just...
I would have preferred more songs from the games.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. Like, they have like this whole variety of different music from out all those hundreds of Mario games that would have been more fitting. It would have been like a nice throwback. Now, I admit they have done a few of them. Like, some would be like Mario and Donkey Kong running while they're helping out each other, and then the music was playing. That was from one of the games, like one of the recognizable ones. And then there would be like something for 5 seconds when Bowser was on the piano. The one little theme that we all know. But it's like...
Just Peaches.
Yeah. After the Peaches one, it was just like... To that one. But they could have added more.
I mean, it would make sense if they just strictly used the pop songs for the real world.
That would make sense, yeah.
And then switch to strictly Mario music when they get to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Exactly, yeah. So they're all on the go-karts, they're all on Rainbow Road, then they got ambushed by the...
How cool would it have been instead of them using Take On Me on Rainbow Road, they used one of the Rainbow Road themes?
Exactly, yeah.
How amazing would it be if they suddenly started blasting the Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road theme?
Exactly, yeah.
That would get people's nostalgia.
It is, yeah. It'll get us people amped up.
I mean, because the one they used for the N64 is one of the more iconic Rainbow Road themes. And in my opinion, 64 was where the series definitely started finding its footing.
Yeah. Or like, it kind of like reinvented itself, do you think?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but the original one on the Super Nintendo, Super Mario Kart, only aged as well as it could. It's kind of clunky going back to it.
Oh, I get what you mean. Like, if it's unplayable.
I mean, honestly, when they had all the Super Mario Kart tracks in Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance, I think that was an improvement.
Yeah. They're all really good.
And whenever they bring back the Super NES courses in other Mario Kart games, we get to see how far the series has gone from its humble beginnings.
I'm gonna give it to Double Dash. That was like one of my favorites as a kid.
That one is my favorite.
Yeah, Double Dash, man, that was underrated. I feel like that hasn't been talked about a lot.
Yeah, it has all the best courses. Baby Park, anyone?
Yep. Right there.
Yeah, sometimes simplicity is key.
Yeah, less is more, that's what I always say.
Yeah, like the movie could have had less pop songs.
Yeah, right there. So Mario and Donkey Kong, they get separated from everyone else because they got blue shelled. And then
They did the thing where one saves the other from drowning.
yeah.
Now they're the ones who are ripping off the Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie.
It's all this simple, like, you saved my life. I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, when Sonic saves Knuckles and Knuckles returns the favor.
Yep. Even though they were still iffy about each other. But yeah, Mario kidnaps Peach. They're gonna have a wedding and just burn everybody. It's very Mario Odyssey level. And then,
And the Luma's excited because he finally gets the sweet relief of death.
yep. And Mario and Donkey Kong find their way back up. For some reason, Toad is the one that gave Peach the blue flower, but you would think like Mario would do something like that. That way, Bowser would be that mad and try to kill him. But I don't think Mario did anything yet, like in person with Bowser, for him to be that pissed off.
Well, I mean, it's still the first adventure.
Yeah, it's just Bowser's rage is just him being that jealous of him. He doesn't even know him yet. But Toad gave Peach the blue flower just so she can freeze Bowser, just for a little bit, and then they saved everyone. They saved Luigi.
And he finally gets to do something.
Yeah, finally my boy Luigi.
Because like the whole movie, Luigi's been established as someone who can't exactly get by in life without his brother's help.
Yeah. Why can't it just be Mario and Luigi adventures together? Why is he the damsel in distress? I don't care for Peach. Like it's like Toy Story where when Bo Peep she was just the one that says, "Oh hi, have fun on your adventure. I'll be right here with my sheep." And then somehow in Toy Story 4 she took a huge turn, and now she's just this badass woman. Like we're supposed to think she's always been like that.
Fuck Toy Story 4.
Yeah, what a shit show that was.
I honestly hope that maybe they could make Luigi the hero in some parts in the second Mario movie, just like how they sort of made Buzz the hero in Toy Story 2.
Yeah. I hope they see more Luigi. Well, I guess they had like a little pep talk, like, "Oh, Luigi, don't be a coward," and all that. So that kind of got solved when he held that trash bin lid just to stop Bowser breathing fire.
Yeah, we get to see Luigi do some be the one helping Mario some.
Yeah. So they all helped each other out.
Yeah, it's nice that that was where Luigi's arc was going.
Yeah.
And again, I hope it's expanded upon more.
So I didn't expect this. They clashed it back into Brooklyn, into the real world, where I guess the whole world now that these people exist, and Bowser and all these things, and then no one's really that shocked about it. They were just watching outside the window, like, "Oh, this is normal. This is everyday New York," and they're just watching this invasion going on.
Well, because when things go into the real world, it's always New York. It's never a different big city in a different state. Like I don't know, Houston.
Yeah.
Why aren't there more fictional movies that take place in Houston?
It's always New York.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love Brooklyn, I love the Nets, and I just don't know, it's just every movie needs a big city.
I guess to its credit, at least it's not Manhattan for the umpteenth time.
Yeah. But yeah, so now that they clash into the real world, they stopped Bowser in the end, so that was all good.
Yeah, and they made him tiny.
Yep. Parents are proud of him. What, just because he like saved the day or something?
And caused some collateral damage.
Yeah. Like, how did they not question all this first? But yeah, it was all fun in the end.
And not to mention that they showed Mario and Luigi being a lot closer to the Mushroom Kingdom, where
Yeah.
they now have their own house, and I guess they'll probably visit the real world after after the panic dies down, and maybe everyone forgets that they need to pay for all the collateral damage they caused.
Yeah, it was pretty kind of rushed towards the ending because we don't really get that explanation. Like, oh, is Mario and Luigi now living in this Mario Land now, or are they just crossing between Brooklyn and that world every now and again?
I'd say they're
It's
leaning
hard to
towards the
say.
latter.
Yeah, I guess that's just doing both. But yeah, that's the movie. And
I liked it.
it's a solid movie for what it is. For Mario, it's fun. Like, I know it's not like the most innovative story ever. It's just like another rescue mission. We always seen it, but I wasn't bored at all because I was like I was loving all the characters and the references. It's just fun to see Mario and Bowser on the big screen, and the CG looks really good. I say it's like the
It
best
was,
Illumination has done by far because I know they've
it
always
was
been good.
incredible.
It was, yeah. So it was really good. So they hit the mark. Illumination did good.
Please do more of this. At times, illumination.
Yeah. But I will say this: everyone, since they've seen this, now they're demanding Super Smash Bros. cross cinematic universe, and I'm just like,
Let other Nintendo properties get their time in the spotlight first.
yeah, like,
Yeah, give us a Zelda movie, Metroid movie, Kirby movie.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, do you really want Illumination to be held accountable, held responsible for all these different stuff? So you want,
They got to work their way up.
yeah. Like for Mario, it would make sense because that's the type of style they do, like fun, quirky, funny slapsticks. But do you really want them to do Zelda or Metroid, where it's more heavily themed, or Star Fox? Like, do you really think they can handle that?
I think they could pull off a Kirby movie.
Kirby would be cute, yeah.
Yeah, they could have the Waddle Dees as the minion characters.
Or maybe just let them just do the Mario stuff. Maybe do more sequels on it, like add more Yoshis or add Wario and Waluigi. Just do stuff like that, like, and then make another company do all the other different themes. Like have another studio do Zelda, have the other one do Metroid or Star Fox. Have the other, maybe Illumination can do Kirby. No, like, I don't want like this all leading up to a Smash Bros. Movie because they all have different themes and styles. Like, literally from the games, like, you see like a cartoony character up against a realistic looking one. It's not gonna work for CG on a big screen, which I don't see it. And you want like the live action Pikachu and Sonic as well in it? How is
Yeah, I
that,
mean,
how's that
where would
gonna
that
work?
fit? But I mean, if they did an animated Pokemon movie, would they go the No Way Home route and
Yeah.
have the
Oh.
Pikachu in that movie meet the Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, so it's gonna be like, are they gonna have talking Pikachu and from now on in this cross cinematic universe now, or is he just gonna say Pika Pika? Are they gonna bring back Ryan Reynolds? Are they gonna get like CG Sonic from the live action transported into the CG world? Like what?
Well, I mean, since Sonic is a CG character, they could uh, maybe maybe Paramount and Illumination can work a Mario and Sonic crossover out
Yeah.
if they really wanted to.
But I think because everything like cinematic universe, they just want to do it because Marvel does it. But like
And also, what about video game TV shows
Yeah.
of non-Nintendo properties that made into Smash Bros? Like if they decide to have Castlevania
Yeah.
in a Smash Bros movie, would they just get Trevor Belmont from the Castlevania Netflix show,
Yeah.
or just
Or do they have to do it again?
well, I mean, I think there is going to be the Castlevania spin-off show that's going to adapt the Dracula X games. So so maybe they could work the Richter Belmont from that franchise into a Smash Bros movie,
They could, but
and he would have to be CG, which would be hard to translate from the anime-like style of the Castlevania show.
it would. Yeah. It's just that's what I'm saying. Like, because all these different styles and themes, like, it would all be pretty much stripped down, or they'll just make it dumbed down just to match. Like, if they're gonna do like, oh, Mario's animation will be the main focus. So when they add all these characters, do they have to be in the same look it is? So if they're gonna throw like a Castlevania character in there, does it have to be like the same style and quirky look? Or they're just gonna find a way to make it realistic and it stands out? Which I don't think that could work at all.
I mean, like, what if they decide to, I don't know, make a WarioWare movie? Because in a good amount of the games they just have like paper cut versions of each character models.
If they can, yeah.
I mean, how would they CG that? You got to think that over if you decide to put Wario in the movies.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah.
They got to put now. Now I'm thinking about they got to put that side of Wario in a Mario movie franchise.
Yeah. And that's why I think they should not do this Smash Bros. Cinematic universe, because unless they throw it all onto Illumination, which I doubt they would, because I don't think it's their sort of thing they can do. Not that I think they'll do terrible at it, but I don't think it's in their schedule to like pump out all these movies like it's Marvel that fast, and then all these different themes and characters and stories that is basically out of their comfort zone. So if they want to do something mature like Metroid or Zelda, I don't think they can do it without trying to add some slapstick stuff to it.
Yeah, they shouldn't get thick-headed.
Yeah. And if they are gonna like do like different animation studios doing all these Nintendo character movies, all this to come together into a Smash Bros movie, I don't think that can work because all these different looks and styles, how can that be all in one production? So you're gonna get like Detective Pikachu and the live action Sonic next to CG Mario, next to a live action Solid Snake, and then the Final Fantasy characters and the Fire Emblems and Steve from Minecraft, and then a fucking Piranha Plant and the Xenoblade Chronicles and etc.
If there's an appearance of Steve from Minecraft in the Smash Bros. Movie, I am walking out of the theater.
Which I still keep hearing like, oh, Minecraft movie coming soon, Minecraft movie, but it's like, I still hear nothing about it. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, we hear nothing about it.
I don't think the FNAF movie is happening.
No, at this point, no. They only made like some sort of Nicolas Cage kind of little project on it. I think that's the only thing relating to it, but
that's it.
That's it, yeah. What are they gonna make a Minecraft movie on? Like, what is the story on that? It's about nothing.
They'll find something.
But yeah, that's how I think. And then another thing they'll say is, oh, because now the Marvel movie engrossed $1 billion. So I was like, oh well, that's great. That's great. Good for them. I'm proud of them that it did so well. And now everyone's saying it broke the video game movie curse. Like, you said this with Detective Pikachu. You said this with Sonic. You said that with that Last of Us series, which was pretty dull. You say this every time.
I mean, there is no curse. They're just some people that can't make a video game work as a movie. I mean,
Yeah,
there are always going to be good adaptations of video games. You just have to look hard enough.
exactly. Yeah.
So I guess in the meantime, we'll wait to talk about another video game movie until the third Sonic movie comes out.
Yeah. Literally, yeah. Yeah,
Because Sega is already having enough trouble with containing their main guy.
yeah. Literally, like what you said, there is no video game curse. Or that's been gone a long time ago.
Yeah, and considering that both Mario and Sonic movies are have gotten some praise from some people, let's just hope that they don't decide to compete with one another and just make just focus on making an entertaining movie in general.
Yeah. Yeah, this solid movie. I like it as much as the Sonic ones as well. Like on that sort of level, they're decent movies. The stories are simplistic, but I think because they have to like do a safe sort of story because the games they don't really go in depth. I guess Sonic just slightly a little bit more.
It tries in it when it goes to 3D.
Yeah, I guess Sonic has more of a little story and a little lore in the old games rather than Mario, but I guess because it was an introduction just to see how well it would do. And then I guess the sequel for Mario is they're going to do a whole lot more, which is why I kind of like the Sonic 2 movie more than the first, because that way they kind of like got that green light and now they can be more experimental. Which hopefully Shadow will play a big part in the third one. Maybe they'll grab Silver. Maybe they'll grab some more cool looking characters we always wanted.
Well, if they decide to put Silver in a Sonic movie, let's just hope that they don't decide to adapt Sonic 2006. Because that would be the death of the Sonic movies. I mean, unless they decide to do the story right.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, maybe just have it be a movie with Silver without adapting the story.
Because Silver, yeah,
He had a bad introduction.
yeah, but people give him praise. Silver is basically the Trunks. Shadow is basically Vegeta, and Knuckles is basically Piccolo. You just get that sort of mentality from them. But hopefully Mario will get more characters for the sequel, so you'll get more. Hopefully they do Wario and Waluigi, because that would be perfect. We need more Yoshi. Maybe they'll bring in Rosalina.
I think they will, considering that they've already introduced Lumas into the into that universe.
Yeah. And keep Bowser as a villain, because he's really entertaining. I like Jack Black. But yeah, Jack Black's great. Charlie Day's great. That's really good.
Yeah, and even Chris Pratt grew on me at points.
Yep.
You know, when he's not just imitating Mario.
Yeah.
Games.
Yeah. I don't love Chris Pratt. I don't hate him. He's just safe. he's just passable. So what he's doing is good. Yeah, that's it.
All right, see you next year when we talk about Sonic 3.
Yep, Sonic 3. Dwayne Johnson coming in. He's gonna be Shadow. And
Are you serious?
no, I like to throw in these predictions because we were close too. We were close. Dwayne was gonna be Knuckles.
Well, I liked the person they did get as Knuckles.
Yeah, Idris. Yeah, Idris is great. Let's see. Who could be Wario and Waluigi?
Uh, they should just get Charles Martinet to voice Wario.
Yeah, no, but this is Hollywood. They want like these white American actors.
I mean, haven't you played WarioWare Gold? They gave Wario full dialogue in that. Like they gave all the characters full dialogue in WarioWare Gold.
Yeah.
Which I was honestly disappointed that they didn't do the same for WarioWare Get Together on
Yeah.
the Switch. But like seriously, they should just get the WarioWare voice cast to voice to reprise their roles as those characters.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I feel like Steve Carell could do like some sort of high pitched voice to one of the characters. Maybe he could do Waluigi. Because Illumination, because they used him for Gru, so that could work.
Either that, or they could just have him do his Gru voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering that both Waluigi and Gru are tall characters with pointy noses.
We're gonna take over the moon. It's like, I just picture him as the Office character. And then trying to think of someone who could be Wario. Maybe Jonah Hill.
Either that or Dave Willis. He could do his Carl voice.
No, he has to be someone mainstream.
Well, that sucks.
Could be. I'm gonna say Jonah Hill. There's always people we don't expect, but they end up doing pretty good. And plus, they don't have to do the voice. That's the thing, so they'll just pick any safe actor. So, yeah, fuck it. So Steve Carell and Jonah Hill. I'm putting money on that.
Have they ever been in a movie together?
Those two together? No, but Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen a lot. There's always that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the Wario Bros could have a scene where they fight against Donkey Kong or something.
Yeah.
Could be like in the opening cutscene of Mario Golf Toadstool Tour where they play golf together until one of them accidentally gives Bowser a black eye.
Yeah, something like that. And a female character, maybe they could just do Margot Robbie or... What voice do they always get nowadays?
For who?
For anyone, like, they always grab a voice actress.
Tara Strong.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, mainstream. That's one I'm trying to think of, but... I feel like they'll just do, like, just a random actress. So it could be a Margot Robbie sort of actress.
Yeah, I mean yeah, she could work.
She could be like a Rosalina or a Daisy.
Or both.
Or both, yeah.
Yeah, she could totally do both.
And Yoshi, I'm trying to think of one for Yoshi. Needs to be someone funny, like someone happy funny.
Maybe they could have Andy Serkis do his Smeagol voice, Gollum.
Yeah, maybe. Can't really think of
Oh,
anyone.
maybe they could get Tom Kenny to do Yoshi.
I guess yeah, that would be fitting.
I mean, Tom Kenny's actually done some video game roles like Spyro in Spyro 2, 3, and 4,
Yeah,
and they brought him back for the remakes of the first three games.
yeah. There we go. We can do Tom Kenny. But I feel like they would just want more recognizable faces to do it. They always like grab just actors who barely do voice acting and not the actual voice actors.
I mean, they're probably casting them because of their normal voice, but I mean, actual voice actors have actual talent.
They do, yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing that the people they did cast have voiceover experience.
Yeah.
I mean, like Jack Black, he was the Kung Fu Panda.
He was, yeah. Like at least he had like skills and background.
Yeah, and DreamWorks and Illumination are both owned by Universal, so we can only imagine how Jack Black got the job as Bowser.
Now his Peaches song is now doing extremely well on YouTube and Spotify. I was like, who is listening to this on their spare time?
Somebody is.
Yeah. But that's about it. Yeah, Mario movie, solid movie, good references, good characters, animation's good. Yeah, hopefully they make more. I'm happy to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, as long as they don't go overboard and just focus on making a good movie.
Yeah. And it would be good for Illumination, because I know that would get bad rep, or they're just known as the annoying animation studio just because of Minions, so maybe they kind of get like another second coming.
Yeah, just no more Dr. Seuss adaptations.
Yeah, please, no more. They lost me with the Grinch one.
Yeah, maybe they could find some other children's picture book to adapt.
Yeah. They always have to like, I don't know if it's because Sing or Despicable Me's with the Minions are like the only idea they came up with, because everything else is Dr. Seuss, or now it's the Mario movie if they're gonna make more.
Bring in
So maybe
more
they're
people.
just better off doing that.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what they do next.
I guess one more question. What would be a good video game adaptation movie, either CG or live action? For me, if it's like live action, if it's like has the same feel like a John Wick or a Mission Impossible, maybe the Metal Gear series.
You know, lately I've been playing I've been trying out the Ace Attorney games, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Yeah,
They could do it as like a sort of a courtroom mystery game movie. Yeah, courtroom mystery type movie.
is it like live action, like a Better Call Saul sort of style, or maybe just
I mean,
more funny?
I mean, I think there was previously an Ace Attorney movie, but it's obscure. It'd be great if they could try again. I mean, they have like there's a lot of lore with the Ace Attorney games. In recent
Yeah.
years, they've even done some prequel games about Phoenix Wright's ancestor.
Yeah, and the cases they do, they're actually pretty engaging. So that could be something.
Yeah, or just some other Capcom stuff that are not Resident Evil for once.
Oh, and give it to the legendary Starfy. If they ever do a Kirby movie, they should do a Starfy movie. I doubt they'll ever happen, because I don't think anyone knows what Starfy is nowadays, but that would
Well,
be
that's
extremely cute.
Well, that's because they only released one game outside of Japan, which was
Just the DS one. The DS one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, Starfy 4 was also for the DS, but that was Japan only.
Yeah. I see.
I Yeah, because Legendary Starfy for the DS was more of a soft reboot type game.
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's
introduced-
amazing. It is a 10 out of 10 for me. For those who don't know, Starfy is just an underwater version of Kirby.
Yeah, maybe they could. Yeah, maybe for Starfy they could totally do a SpongeBob movie type uh, thing where they.
That's how I
don't know.
pictured it. That's how I pictured it. Like, oh, like the first SpongeBob movie, but swap it out with Starfy and the clam Mo. And there you
Yeah,
go.
and,
That's all you need.
Yeah, and both franchises have a pink starfish because
Yeah, the sister. Yeah.
Starfy's sister Starly.
Yeah. Look at us talking about Starfy. I love Starfy. So yeah, that's
No, if you ever visit, you should totally find a copy of Legendary Starfy, and we could totally do a local play on that.
I still have my DS game. I always wanted the Japanese Game Boy ones, but I doubt I can, or I don't know the language to it. So I wouldn't know what's gonna happen.
They need like a port onto the Nintendo Switch is where they decide to give it an sort of a trilogy or quadrilogy pack release, or if they decide to just put the GBA games on the NSO.
Yeah. So I say like Starfy one is one of my favorite DS games. Next to there's a Transformers game, kind of based on the first movie, but it's on the Decepticons point of view. I felt like the story was perfect. Because they had like a series on that one where it's the Transformers movies, so they always make the the games based on it. But you get to be your own robot, either Autobots or Decepticons. It's kind of like a Pokemon thing where you either buy red or blue. For this one, it's you either buy as the good guy or the bad guy. But Decepticons are always the best ones.
Well, it certainly sounds better than what Michael Bay could come up with.
Yeah, and the story is really deep too. So the first one is amazing, the Decepticons ones. So I love that one. And then I guess either Pokemon Black and White would be my third favorite. So DS, man.
So you played those, but not Kirby Superstar Ultra.
I played one of them. I played one of them, but yeah, it was all about Starfy. Yeah,
It's a shame that the games haven't sold better.
it would, yeah, it could have been like add more sequels to it. Yeah, I say we'll wrap it up now because the playoffs are on. I want to watch that.
Yeah, and I still need to finish my Star Wars binge watch that I started on May 4th.
Don't worry, you still have Revenge of the Fifth.
It's now Revenge of the 6th where I am.
Or what would rhyme with 7?
I don't know, but
I don't
we
know.
all know that 7 is an unlucky number for Star Wars, especially if they're bought out by a corporation.
Alright guys, thank you so much for the podcast. We enjoyed that. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Whatever that is. Maybe the Barbie movie? We could do the Barbie movie.
That's fine. I probably have misplaced my man card anyways.
No, we're gonna show up in suits. We'll be like, we need tickets for the Barbie movie, please. Or I'll dress up like Ken.
And I'll probably find a way to watch some of the older Barbie movies that went straight to video in the 2000s to get in the right preparation and mindset.
Not gonna lie, I've seen a good amount of those because me and my sister would rent it.
Yeah, so
You get the Princess and the Pauper ones or the Dancing Dogs.
Yeah, I also watched those with my sister.
Yeah.
Good times.
And there's some with the 3D glasses as well, but
Oh yeah, the Magic of Pegasus.
yeah.
It was the red and blue 3D.
Yeah. It's not like they go all out with 3D movies back then. It's always like something simple like, oh they nearly fell off a cliff, so you see those little rocks just fall into your face. Like it's nothing insane.
Yeah, it's basically as 3D as Friday the 13th Part 3, where they're just shoving things in your face.
Like remember the Fairly Odd Parents episodes like 3D, and they just hold out the hand out. Did someone say 3D?
Yeah,
That's basically it. That's basically it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll see you later, guys. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.